Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Apex Brotherhood live stream. What's up? How's everybody? We have a William in the background sorting some issues out, it would seem. Daily struggle.
Yo.
What's up, mate?
What's good, man? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me?
Whoppa. Awesome stuff. I can.
Wow, you just teleported, mate.
I did. It's a new trick that I'm practicing, mate. Haven't quite mastered it, you know. But I'm getting there, you know.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice. How's your day?
Yeah, it's been good, man. Yeah, it's been really good, actually. Thank you. It's chaotic. A lot of walking. So I'm shattered now. Very tired. What about you? How's your morning been?
Morning's been good, mate. Went to the gym. My
Nice.
pectoral muscles and my back is a little bit stiff. Had a very nice cardio session today. Came home, took a shower, feeling nice and refreshed. So feeling good.
Very nice, my man. Very nice. Yeah, dude, I've not been able to go to the gym or do any running or anything like that for about 2 days now. I had a cold, obviously, day before yesterday. Yesterday was recovering, just making sure I was 100% okay. And today I woke up with a stinking headache. So I'm just trying to feel a bit better.
Let's quickly say hello to everybody because there's a few funny comments already. MGN in first as always. Good morning, MGN. What's up, my brother, literal brother? Annie forever. Morning, fellas. Morning, Annie. We've got In the Wilds. Hello. We've got LJ saying, "What's good, you bunch of donkeys?" I want to see a 140 bench by the end of the year. Do you want 140 pounds or 140 kilos? Like, gotta be specific because it might be 140 pounds by the end of the year rather than 140 kilos. What is my max? What is my bench max? Man, it's been years. I'm pretty sure I had like a bench max in kgs of like 120, 125 maybe. I think it's like 120 was my maximum bench. I was never like really like very good at bench pressing. My legs were always like my
bench is actually really bad for you.
Strong muscles.
Yeah, bench presses. You ask Ewan. I don't know if Ewan's in right now. You speak to Ewan. Bench is awful for the body. Really bad. So if you can, completely avoid doing bench press, especially flat bench.
Yeah, like I said, I was never the best at bench pressing, to be dead honest with you. Like I said, my legs were always the strongest portion of my body, so I could do squats and like hack squats and all of those like proper squat exercises, as well as doing like leg presses. Like I could go really heavy on leg presses. But chest exercises for me has always been like let's say it's my weakest point. So bench pressing, I had to like really be very fit, had a really good day, eat really well, be really nice and limber and warmed up. And then I could do like a 120, maybe a 120, 25, bench press in kilos. So I'll send you 1K if you can run a clean 140 kilogram by the end year. Dude, challenge accepted.
I mean, bro, mate, it's hard, but that's so doable.
Okay. Take into consideration, I weigh 90 kilos, all right, right now. So I'm not the fittest person, but I am working my way towards getting fit. So that is going to be 1.5 times almost my body weight. So I'm pretty sure I can get to body weight bench press if I'm not pushing myself too crazy, let's say. I'm pretty sure I can do body weight. So to build it up to 140, a clean, proper, unassisted. How many, LJ? Just one clean push, like max rep, or do we do like 3? Yeah, I think with a year I could do it, but seeing as you've set the challenge, I'm gonna have to do it. So by the end of the year, 140 kilogram clean, unassisted bench press. I think, yeah, okay. For $1,000, mate, I'll do it. Do it. Infinity In saying, hello guys, good morning, Infinity. Good morning, everyone. Yeah.
Good morning,
And saying, best I
Infinity.
can do is 140 grams. You can do better than that, mate. Come on. Will, I see you're playing around with your background color. Have you finally gotten to the point where you can, like, you know, like play around with it nicely?
No.
Or are you switching it off?
No, it's flickering. So I may have to take it back and get a new one.
Okay,
I
so
don't know
me
why, but it's like it's.
So me thinking that
No,
you're playing around with it is actually it
Yeah, you
malfunctioning.
thinking that I'm playing with it right now? It's 1 minute it's really bright, then it's like I think it may be dodgy wiring.
Is it? Yeah, I was about to say, is there like a wiring issue? Like, is it slightly not connected all that well?
I don't know, mate.
LJ saying
Really weird.
normally
It's all
say
connected.
one. Sorry, mate. Normally say 1 clean rep and at least a fair attempt at a second. All right, mate. LJ, I'll take on that one definitely. Definitely 140 kgs, at least a clean first, and then I will go for a second tip unassisted. And it's full range of motion all the way down, bar against chest, all the way up, and then all the way down again. So what do you want? Do you want a bottom to top and then down, or a top to bottom and then up again? Which one do you think?
No, it's got to be top to bottom, then up again. So
Right, cool.
You can have a spot, of course, but to come off, like the spot can help you come off. You've got to go down and up. There's one full range rep.
All right, cool.
And it's got to touch your chest.
Yeah. So start at the top, work way down, touch chest, and then push back up again. That's one clean, and then down, and then another attempt. So my arms can be like this.
Yeah. Make sure you speak to Ewan though. Like he'll help you on your progress journey to that.
Yeah, 140, mate. I can do that.
It's a lot.
If my best was 120 something, I think I can get to 140.
Dude, it's so doable, man. It is so doable. But
This is really good news. This is really good news, mate. Infinity.
That's amazing.
Finally, I am funded now, guys. Congratulations, Infinity. Awesome. It's really good news.
That's incredible, man. Big congratulations to you. Dude, that is insane. Well done.
Really, mate, that is well done. Not a lot of people can say that they're funded. If this is your first time funded, then I would say don't be rushed. Now that you are funded, approach it as if it is another evaluation account. Just stick to what it is that brought you to this point. Don't get over eager. Don't over leverage. Just start and carry on the way that you've been going right now. You've got the evidence that you can do it. So just carry on.
Absolutely, man. Dude, that's super awesome.
We've got In the Wild saying, "Morning, CC. Ask Will to make you some room in front of the desk." from yesterday. In the Wild saying to Infinity, "Well done, mate." LJ saying, "Congrats to Infinity. Big ups, man. That's mega." Infinity saying, "Thank you for the support, guys." Thank you to LJ. LJ saying, "Yep, top to the chest, then up, and no spot to lift off. You don't need that. Come on, Will." Like I said, unassisted.
Okay. I completely fair. Okay, completely unassisted. Make sure you do have a spot there, though. He may not help you, but
somebody around.
Yeah.
You know,
oh my
in
God,
case
yeah,
I do break. You know, like it breaks onto my chest and it goes.
Mate, I was gonna say that's
that.
like benching without a spot is like trading without a stop loss. It is literal suicide.
Well,
especially if you're trying to rep, or especially if you're trying to get up on 140.
Yeah. No, unassisted, but at least have somebody there to watch your back. Just do it yourself, but make sure that you've got the support.
80 kg, I'd have a spot.
Simple Trade saying congrats Infinity, thank you for that. Simple Trades. Pooley, morning degens of society. Well, we're not just degens of society, mate. We are funded degens of society.
I say we're funded degens of society.
Look at Infinity, mate. He's funded. Yes, this is my first account, and I hold this account for 5 months, and finally I made it. Thanks, guys, for the support. Infinity, mate.
That's awesome.
Carry on doing what you were doing, mate. If it takes you another 5 months to get a payout, let that take 5 months. Don't rush it. Approach it with the same intent. So as you've been doing recently. So congratulations, mate.
Yeah. 100%.
LJ saying, yeah, definitely take the funded one. Very easy. It feels if feel an itch to trade more heavy, get a second account and run that harder. That way you can support your account costs now with the funded side. That's a really good suggestion. If you do feel a little bit of like craziness seeping in, go and get yourself a second account and absolutely full send that one.
Yeah, exactly that. Spotters for pussies. LJ, man. Living on the wild side, like, damn.
Yeah,
well done,
LJ.
Yeah, that's incredible, man. I'm super proud of you.
Yeah, like when it comes to LJ, we all know that LJ is like, I don't know, like God of War build. 6'4", 230-pound, probably more. Monstrous being of pure muscle and intent. So you might not need a spotter, but us mere mortals require a spotter from time to time.
LJ saying 220 for 3 and 230 for 1 was my peak bench when powerlifting, and top to chest. None of that bench arc back bullshit. Yeah, no, 100%. None of that arc back crap. I mean, okay, you gotta have a slight arch in your back because obviously it's for basic bodily mechanics, but you don't want to flat back it. But mate, that's kg. 231 rep max kg. That's pretty intense. That's very good, man. I mean, if that's what you're training for as a powerlifter, though, I mean, it makes sense. But yeah, 231 rep maxes. That's pretty heavy.
Dude, that's pretty insane. That's like you can hold me in one of your arms and another one of me in the other arm, and I could hold the barbell for you, and you can still do it at least once with me. So that's ridiculous, dude. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. And you could probably put another one on. Small arena though. Yeah, what he's not telling you is he's jacked on juice whilst doing that.
Yeah, you're juicing, Luke, you fruit. Dude, like LJ is like just a monster. 330 deadlift, 310 squat, 130 overhead press. But yeah, after I was playing rugby, etc. Yeah, obviously when you were like the most fit person on earth.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but we're getting to that stage where you don't want to hurt yourself, like trying to go for personal bests.
I don't believe in heavy lifting anymore. After my shoulder, in fact, me and my brother have the exact same injury. Our scapula now is our shoulders are fucked. Completely screwed. It's not so bad. I'm nowhere near as bad as him. He's a lot worse than I am. But his shoulders are really, really bad. He stopped lifting heavy completely.
So I had something called long thoracic nerve palsy. So the long thoracic nerve it's two nerves running perpendicular to your or like parallel basically to your spine. And then from there, it branches all of the nerve endings out to your shoulders, your arms, blah, blah, all of that stuff. So one of the ones on my right-hand side going to my scapula had the palsy. So dead spot, muscle weakness in that area, that kind of like stuff. So I had to get to a point where I could do stuff above my shoulder with my left side, but I couldn't. If I got to here, there would be nothing. Like I couldn't lift my arm above this point if it was weighted. I can lift it
Yeah.
like normally above, but like if it got to the point and it was weighted, same weight on either side, I could do this, but this side would just,
Yeah,
nothing.
Ewan was something similar to that. Ewan just had end up having like a severely weak scapular issue, and him just going up now, he can't do it. But I'm not so bad with my scapula. It's okay, but mate, just from like all sorts of sports I've done over the years, I can't squat too heavy because my Osgood-Schlatter, it was an injury when I was growing. It's basically when you're super fit as a kid and you're doing so much exercise, your bones are trying to grow, but your muscles are so tight that it's pulling on the bone, like where it connects to the bone, to the joint.
Somebody's about to step onto a step stool, I think. Nope, somebody's crawling.
No, I don't know what she's doing.
You can literally tell Cece that she can honestly just walk past, mate.
No, I have.
Like, we really don't mind.
No, I
If
have.
anything, it would be a better person to look at.
Yeah, probably, mate. She's a lot better than I am.
For the stream.
Yeah, I'm an ugly fucker compared to her. But yeah, no. So yeah, my knees are super weak now. My shoulders weak-ish. It's getting there slowly. But my collarbone as well. I don't know if you can see that. I know you're not going to be able to, but my collarbone, instead of like that, is like that, because I broke it playing rugby and then I dislocated it horse riding.
I think if we're going to be talking injuries, rugby injury, I think the worst one was I tore all of the muscles around my forearm, like all of them, like just absolutely
nice.
Completely tore. So I couldn't play for months. And then obviously the long thoracic nerve, not really an injury, but more just like a debilitating condition. Like for the longest time, I had to like really work on shoulder strength and posture and all of that kind of stuff to get this crap sorted. Not 100% there, but getting there.
Exactly, man.
I did bouldering.
Yeah.
Bouldering is like indoor wall climbing.
Yeah.
I used to do that.
Dude, I've always wanted to try that. Like, there's something about it. I've got an eye for heights. I love heights, but there's something about it recently. Maybe I'm getting older, and I kind of like my life at the moment. That I'm getting afraid of heights, man. I was on a rooftop bar, and Cece was like looking over and being like, "Oh my god, look, oh, it's so amazing! Like, it looks really pretty." Like, I looked down and like we were looking at the JP Morgan building because we were above it, and I was there like looking down, and bro, I've never been like that.
Are you afraid of heights or are you afraid of falling?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I've never been afraid of heights. I used to love heights. I used to be an adrenaline junkie, especially the more so out of me and Ewan. Like, Ewan's petrified of heights. He hates it. And whereas, dude, I don't know what it was. I was looking at this height and I was like, profitable trader, getting there in life, fantastic partner, don't fancy dying. I'm going to stay a safe enough distance from the height. Like, I started weighing up the pros and cons of what would happen if I fell. I thought, nah, my life's just way too worth living right now.
Yeah, I'm not going to step close to the edge here, like just in case somebody goes and like pushes you off.
Just in case Cece's there, like,
Is she in your will, mate? Is she in your will, mate?
I was waiting for a head to pop out like a meerkat. Can't say that she's an ear distance.
So the thing with bouldering was I was doing a bouldering wall is like 5 meters high. Now that doesn't seem like much, but I was busy climbing this bouldering wall, and I was trying to do a dynamic movement. So a dynamic movement is you kind of like do a momentum-based, like...
There's a bit of a shift.
Yeah, but like...
momentum. I like that.
Normally, if you're climbing a wall, you're doing it very statically. So you're climbing very slowly, very deliberately. You make sure that you're secure before you move on to the next hold, so on and so forth. And a dynamic move is one where you're basically like jumping and grabbing. Like, So I did that, jumped and grabbed, and I got the hold, but I couldn't get my second hand in place as well. So I kind of grabbed on, and then I grabbed my other hand with the first hand, and it just slipped.
Pulled it up. Oh,
And then my
yeah.
hand just went, "Ugh." So I fell. Now the thing is, you learn how to fall properly, especially from a height of like 5 meters or whatnot. You know, it's the idea of like as you're getting closer, you know, bend your knees, roll to one side, let momentum carry you. You know, like typical falling. Let's learn how to fall. I did fall properly. However, my body shifted mid-air, so I kind of like twisted forward instead of backwards as I was going down. So instead of being able to land on my feet and then kind of like falling backwards and rolling backwards, I basically landed superhero style.
Oh,
You know,
I mean, I bet it looked cool. I bet it bloody hurt.
It looked amazing.
Yeah.
Then my left ankle up to my knee basically decided, nope, we don't want to anymore. So the tendon going over the kneecap and then my Achilles tendon as well just decided that they wanted to part ways with my body. So I've been struggling with that now for about 2 years, trying to get my ankle right. So that's why I'm doing a lot of the park runs and jogging a lot more, doing a lot of stretching, especially in the ankle and the calf and whatnot, just to get that sorted. Yeah, interesting thing. You know, you go and enjoy this thing, and then you have like a teeny tiny little just wrong step, and then your body's like, nope, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I remember I was playing rugby, and it was the first game back in years. And I went to tackle this guy, and as I tackled him, he sidestepped, but I already had a grip on him. So I had a grip on my right hand, but I couldn't lock it round. And he pulled off, and my arm stretched all the way back, and from my bicep to my pectoral muscle on my right side, ripped and tore all the way up there. I was out for weeks.
Yeah, no, dude, that sucks. Very, very not nice. LJ saying probably have some vids somewhere on a hard drive. Yeah, dude, like bring that up for us. Like let's have a little gander at how absolutely freaking crazy strong LJ was in his.
Yeah.
Infinity saying, thanks, Will and Rich. I am watching both of you for 4 to 5 months now. Thanks for inspiring us and always pushing us towards our goals. Dude, thank you. We're very happy to be a part of your journey. Very happy to be a part of your day-to-day as well. And thank you for you being here by us and joining us. Now, we inspiring you, awesome, but it's the fact that you took the decision and you kept to your plan. That is the thing that is inspiring, mate. It's not us, it's you. You inspiring yourself and you putting into work all of these things that is what am I saying? Putting into
fruition
all of the effort. There we go. Putting in all of the effort. That's on you, mate. Like, congrats to you, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
LJ saying, same with my right shoulder. Broke it playing rugby. Shoulders are legit the worst thing to have trouble with, no question. Very complex biomechanics. Very true. Knees, mate. If you have a wonky knee, ooh.
Yeah. Dude, my right knee gives me jip even now. Like, I'll be walking through Hong Kong now with CC, and every now and then I'll feel my right knee starting to go, and I'm like, oh, please don't go now. Please don't go now. Otherwise, I'm going to have to limp back to the MTR. And it's just a nightmare, you know, because there'll be sometimes I'll be walking upstairs, I'll get to the top of the stairs fine, walk into the kitchen, and my knee will go, and I'll just collapse there and then.
Oh,
it's a nightmare.
Dude, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, it is bad. I remember I was in karate, and Ewan went to kick me, and as he goes to kick, I lifted my right leg up to catch the kick, and he kicked me right on my injury. Agony, mate.
Me right on my injury. You know how that sounds?
Yeah.
It's like saying somebody kicked me right in the testes.
Yeah. He kicked me right where it hurt. I'm hurt.
So we'll have a little guest now in a few minutes or so.
Dude, this light is really starting to do my head in. It was perfect yesterday. Well, no, it's supposed to be taped.
While we're... Whoa, there we go.
There we go.
Yo, yo,
Oh,
yo.
Oh, Shantae.
We're doing.
What's up, Doc?
How's it going, man?
Oh, afternoon for
Doc,
me, I guess,
what?
not for you guys, but hey.
Morning
doing?
for me.
Oh,
afternoon
actually,
for the two of you, I think.
I was about to say, yeah, for Will it will be, because we're now on a closer...
Yeah, I think
time
we're
shift.
2 hours apart. I think I'm on the same time zone as Jordan Mello.
Yeah, so like Perth, the other side of Australia. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so I think me and you are like 2 hours apart right now.
yeah, yeah.
Dude,
There
you
we
you
go.
guys can stream together, or you guys can do something together earlier in the day if you so wanted.
Yeah, we could do.
Yeah, quite easily.
Definitely. Definitely. How are we doing?
Good, man.
Dude. Doing well.
Yeah, doing really well. Just
Good to hear,
trying
good to hear.
trying
Yeah,
to
and
sort
you?
everything out. It's just nothing but
How's
technical
things-
difficulties, man.
The world.
Yeah, going strong. Been sorting the situation here with whether I'm gonna stay, leave, find another place. I think I might end up staying here for a bit longer and just take
Yeah,
over the whole rent and stuff myself, control everything, blah blah blah. So I think that's going to be the way. Bit more expensive, but the exit costs and everything are already expensive. Might as well end the lease and then move out.
How long's left? How long's left on the lease?
October.
Oh, okay, fair.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. So
so-
yeah, your exit fees are gonna be huge at the moment, then.
Yeah, and they haven't brought in certain rules with rentals and stuff after COVID because it was going crazy. People's rent were going up, 40% every 12 months, etc. So they had to bring in some caps about how much you can increase it, as well as things with leaving, exit costs, where you used to be liable for everything. Now it's a bit more back and forth, but I've done the math. It would be the same cost for me to exit now. I could stay here, even running the extra cost for like another 4 months. So I might as
While
well,
you go
and then
ahead
not,
and look at a different place to go to.
yeah, and then not have to have the bother of, getting all this stuff out of here, trying to find somewhere in like 3 seconds, which means you got a limited pick of the bunch. You're gonna have to just take what there is. Part of the reason everything's so expensive, obviously, is because there's no availability, right? So
Yeah.
I would prefer to take the time as I can, find a nice place, decent place, and then do that. And plus, I was also putting it together as far as like taxation and stuff, because I can potentially just make the second bedroom now my full office and should be able to deduct that surface square meterage off the rent and that kind of thing. So it seems to be that is the best way. Now my only
there's gonna be
thing with
benefits,
this,
of course.
yeah, the only thing is this building has had problems in the past year. I've been here 5 years, had no problems before that. But since we had the cyclone and stuff, there seems to be water coming from the roof, leaking down through one of the membranes, and then it gets into the elevator, shorts out the building, you get power outages, all this kind of stuff. So they've dug everything up on the roof. They're trying to fix it, but they've been trying to fix it for 7 months now and haven't found where it's happening. So
Yeah, that's annoying.
yeah, which is why I was leaning towards just moving, but God, dude, I hate moving. It's the worst. It's such a hassle, especially when you've been somewhere for half a decade. You've got heaps of stuff stacked up here.
I was gonna say,
so much
usually
shit.
it becomes your life then. It becomes like we're only here a few months, and we've got all sorts of stuff that we're gonna have to leave here when we leave this apartment, and it's just gonna be a hassle. So I can only imagine, like, you've got 5 years worth of life, not necessarily all the memories and garbage like that. Yeah, of course. It's more the fact that you've got 5 years worth of like surviving in a location.
Yeah, and this place is probably double the size of anywhere else I'd find for equivalent
Price.
apartment. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll be paying like 800 a week here myself. If I move somewhere else, it'll be 650 to 700 if I get a reasonable place. But it'll also be half the size. It'll be one bed instead of two bed. Doesn't have all the and this is a very big room. Like I have a lot of shit in here plus the bed, everything. There is zero chance I will find another place this size. So the other apartments in this building, the same type, are over 1,000 a week. So we've actually got quite a good price, technically.
So
yeah, sometimes not only that, it's also the better the devil you know than the devil you don't.
Yeah.
So you kind of have like what the problems are, and you said you were living there for 5 years, no issues, and then only in the last year issues. So once that's fixed, you can get back to that 4 years of no issue with the place. So you're kind of like banking on that idea.
Yeah, and it's basically comes down like a housemate. I love him. He's one of my best mates, but we've had some difficulties the past little bit. Just he started dating a girl, blah blah blah. Anyway, not going to get into it, but you can surely extrapolate how that ends up. Yeah, and dude, it's been costing me a lot, and I'm just like, this needs to change, or else we need to go separate ways or whatever. So I will be able to take over everything and just be good on my own.
I just say, at least that is the case.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what I've been doing lately. So there you go.
Sounds like great fun, mate. That sounds like great fun.
Whoa! Look at this! Look what we've got in.
Who we got?
Modest Mike, what's up?
It's Michael.
Morning, boys. Yo, what's good, Mike? How you doing, boy? Oh, Mike, I know. I know. It was fine yesterday, but I don't know why it's flickering. So I'm gonna have to take it back. I'm gonna have to take it back and say, you've sold me a broken LED strip, which is gonna be a pain in the ass. It's more. I was gonna say it's more discotheque than your LEDs.
There you go. We got some.
LJ's got the.
Match and
yeah, I was gonna say at least LJ chooses that.
I feel like I gotta turn the other one down, so it's like. Or at least
there you go.
Now it's more prevalent. There you go.
Me, mate, you're alive, my friend. I'm assuming this is directed more at Mike.
At Mike.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
We've also got Evan in. Evan, you should be sleeping, mate. Like you were trading the whole night.
Yeah,
you
Evan,
should be.
Are you still going, mate? I'll never know. Like you were messaging in the chat when I just woke up, and that was 8 a.m. my time.
He did really well. 7% this morning. Really good day on gold.
Who's this?
Yeah, it's bonk.
This is
Evan born.
Oh, really? Nice,
dude. Yeah, Keto Dragon.
That's solid, brother.
Mike saying, "I love it when LJ's Nürburgring gets going behind him."
Yeah, I know. How it's set up right now, it looks like a worm. I need to switch it. It's actually Suzuka. That's the Japanese circuit, Mike. But yeah, I don't know. I need.
I was going to ask what
circuit is that? It's really fun. Like a little but yeah, no, it's cool. My partner was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you each of the tracks, like just as birthday presents, because it's really easy, over the years."
That's not a bad idea either. That is a sick idea.
Good.
Yeah, the thing is, I would appreciate it every time, and that's a lot of tracks. You could do that, for the next 25 years, right? to get all the tracks, right? So yeah,
dude,
not a bad idea.
Yeah, and then you can even do the ones that are not even just F1. You can do the MotoGP tracks as well. You can
like Bathurst and random other famous tracks like that.
Nürburgring,
just like Mike said. Yeah, definitely. The Nordschleife.
That's why it confused me. It's backwards.
It depends which way. They normally have it. Either it's this way or tilted slightly to the side. both from a geographical map location and when they put it on the graphical representation on
TV.
race day. And normally, technically that is per the map, but they often switch it around because it looks odd on the graphics.
Yeah, it's like
so yeah.
I wonder if I can just lift it up and you.
Evan saying he's still going, lads, still trading, up almost 24 hours now. Dude, like, the market will be there tomorrow still, mate. Even later today. Go to bed. Go and
I was
sleep.
gonna say, bro, go to sleep.
Yeah.
Look, I will say it's fair sometimes, dude. I've had various trading days where I've been up for 48, 72 hours and just made a fucking killing. And I've just stuck there and just stack caffeine, clean up, and then just go to bed for a week, So I can understand it. I will say that.
Mike saying anyway, he was feeling a sense of degen and going full tilt on gold. Just
Mike, don't do that.
Oh,
You've been doing well. I saw some of the stuff that you were sharing.
Full margin, long on
Go on,
gold.
man.
Yeah, don't give in. Don't give in to that, temptation.
Just because you got old made it.
I say give in. I say give in. Full margin, long on gold, head to the moon.
Will, you're
I
a
know.
horrible.
Got
You
FOMO.
want everybody to jump off the cliff with you, don't you?
Yeah. Full degen mode.
It's like Wildy Coyote,
Yeah.
I got him this time, and then no.
Meet.
Just that absolute baiting everybody in.
Oh, dude, I loved the Wildy Coyote and the PlayStation game, PS2 game. I forget what it was called, but that was one of the best games I've ever played as well.
I didn't know they had games in it.
Yeah, you had to go around, do all this stuff, and obviously catch Roadrunner is the idea. But you do all these things with setting traps, and you'd hide in like a sheep costume and have to sneak up and not freak out the other sheep. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, that's sick.
Mike's saying.
So would you play the Coyote or the Roadrunner then?
Sorry.
Yeah, both.
I said, would you play the Coyote or the Roadrunner? Who would you play in the game?
Well, Coyote was as far as the game, you play Coyote, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a more fun one as well because you got to solve like the problems.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, exactly.
and set stuff up, right? But yeah, it's better. Yeah.
Mike saying ignoring the temptation is just boring. We only live once. But you know what's you might just live only once, but it's very difficult to live once if you're poor as hell, mate. So
I mean,
Think
yeah.
about your account, Mike. Your account only lives once and then it's dead.
yeah,
Don't do that.
we'll hold a funeral for every time somebody like has an account death.
Yeah.
Fold up a I don't know, flag or something and present it to Mike. For the passing of your account. Well, passing, not passing the account, like of passing away.
The death. The
Sigma,
funeral.
yo, in late morning, guys. Good to see you, Doc Lock.
How you doing, man? Good to see you, Sigma. Yes, I've appeared on a rogue stream today once again.
A wild LJ appeared
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
I was going to say, we have managed to trap a wild LJ.
It's like a rare Pokemon. You just finally.
I wonder who will be able to
You're a
trap
Mew
more.
or Mewtwo, just like very rare, just appears out of nowhere.
Yeah. Or like a shiny Magikarp or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna turn into a Gyarados at some point.
I just do splash, and then all of a sudden turn into Gyarados.
Yeah, like boom, level 35, only use the splash. XP share your way to Gyarados evolution. Yeah, we play Pokemon, mate. We did.
That was always the toughest thing, trying to get that Magikarp. You throw him in, he gets beat up, you gotta switch him out before he dies. Get the
Dude,
XP
all I did was I put an XP share on him, and then he would just get half of the XP, no problem. Or you start him in the match, and then you immediately just swap him out, and he gets half of the XP in anyway. So
I have never seen Splash hit. In all my years of playing Pokemon, I've never seen it actually hit. Because when it does, it's like a critical hit, basically kills the other Pokemon. I've never seen it happen.
Splash does nothing. Zero. It's literally just splashes around aimlessly. The only time it does something is if you're in water. Then there's a potential that it can do something.
I mean,
It's
that
like
kind of
yeah,
makes sense,
0.1% chance or something.
It's in
Yeah.
it's in the name. Splash.
Yeah, goddamn. But
Speaking of splashing, is anyone jumping into the markets today, or is it just quiet as hell?
what are you saying, Mike? Bangy cahoots, something like that. What is this?
Oh,
'Cause I can't bring up comments, so sorry guys.
yeah.
I
Bangy
need-
Cahoots. I can't remember if it's Cahoots, but there's a PlayStation game, also very old. I'm saying very old, but like early 1990 something, late 1990 something.
Yeah.
I also just it's also like it's Bangy or Bungie something. I'll remember in a moment. Like just, or
Oh,
maybe
I think I know what you're talking about. But yeah, that's it's not Banji Kazoo or whatever it was.
Kazoo. There we go.
Kazoo, yeah, I think
Yeah.
I know what we're talking about.
We've got
Banjo
Coop,
Kazoo,
Andy Coop.
Banjo Kazooie or something. Not Crash Bandicoot. Banjo Kazooie. I think that's the one.
Yeah, it is Banjo Kazooie. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It is Kazooie. Yeah. Banjo.
Yeah, Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to like freaking go and think about that one properly.
Yeah. No, that wasn't what I was talking about. But yes, that was also a good game. Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah.
But yes. Yeah. Mega.
Apes Odyssey as well. Oddworld Apes Odyssey was also pretty good. And Earthworm Jim as well. Earthworm Jim was also pretty good.
Yeah. I do remember that.
One is Mike. There's always more accounts. For as long as there are prop firms, there will be more accounts. I mean, true.
I
can't argue with that.
That is true. That is fair.
It's like saying I'd have more flags than the UN in that case. Every time an account dies, you get a flag.
Oh man.
Like
Did
it
you
can,
get a-
you know,
you get a-
he has that thing that they collect. Like in LJ's case, he's collecting all of these like race tracks or whatnot and just putting them up. And Will has got like
My
his
worms.
cigars and, yeah. And for Mike with his background, you just see all of the flags like neatly folded, like stacked one upon the other. Oh, dude, that's actually such a cool idea.
See, the
Yeah.
thing, you guys probably can't realize this, but it's because the camera makes it very bright, way more bright than it actually is. But it's actually like a red and white oscillating
I can
color
see it.
next to each other. So it's like Japan, like the Japanese colors.
Yeah.
Just very overexposed, kind of. Right?
I can see it. I can see the red and white, just the
Yeah.
white kind of like running along and with a red strip behind it.
Yeah, it's because my camera's gone weird. Yesterday I was playing up; it was in full darkness. Whenever I jump into EV maps, so it took me like
Yeah,
an
every
hour
time I
to
jump
set.
into
had
EV
to,
Maps,
like,
the Wi-Fi here is perfect. Like I'm fine right now. I can see and hear you guys. I can talk to you guys. The minute I jump into EV Max, it just jumps off a high building.
yeah, for the Wi-Fi wise, it would probably be because it has the
uploading.
local recording thing.
Yeah.
So the bandwidth.
Yeah, that's what me and
and
Rich were discussing yesterday.
it's very aggressive as well
Mm.
on your resources.
Yeah.
So that's why for me, for a while, it was running the CPU to 100% and just freezing the whole computer. I'm sure you guys have seen as well. Sometimes when I'm doing my charts, it kind of lags going through. And dude, I spent $5,500 on my PC and haven't been able to
Yeah.
get it to stop being weird.
LJ, how often
so-
do you restart your PC?
Regularly, I do. I defrag it, update drivers, do all that kind of stuff very regularly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not bad then. I didn't
same
do
as
it
Chrome,
as much as I should have,
Yeah.
and my PC at home just died. It was like I took it to the ER. You know, it was just awful. So yeah, I just needed to like completely redo everything.
Yeah, Mike saying I
yeah.
reckon EVMux might have server connections for you where you are as well, Will. So there might be server connections in Hong Kong. So that might be
yeah.
good enough for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that. But yeah, Mike, I'm in Hong Kong at the moment.
Overclock it.
Oh, fuck it,
Yeah. I mean, if it's already running hot by you,
yeah, just burn it out.
it's not going to help. It's just going to make it run as hot as well.
Yeah, I hope you have liquid cooling.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's the thing.
is-
It
uploading.
targets the CPU though, not GPU.
Yeah.
Mm.
Even
You can
from the
overclock
local
your
recording.
CPU. You can overclock your
annoying.
CPU, but it's not recommended, I would say.
That doesn't have the
Modest
same-
Mike, have a pork bun for me, mate. Dude, I sent. Well, you would have seen it earlier. I sent it into to the chat. I sent it to Dirk, and I was like, "Bro, I got the milk tea, my man." Dirk was like, "Oh, the milk tea is amazing there." Even like Cece heard it, and she was like, "I like him." I was like, "I like that guy." I was like, "Yeah." I'm sure
Yeah,
Dirk
I
lived
still-
in Hong Kong.
I can't eat pork buns anymore. I got seriously
No.
ill. Yeah, from a pork bun.
Did you?
Like death's door ill. Like I got like
Really?
the worst stomach bug I've ever had in my life. Like every time I would like belch, it would smell like sulfur. So, like I had a very particular stomach bug. Like I almost needed to go to the ER. That kind of like stuff. It stuck with me for a while, and every time I smell a pork bun or a bao bun, my mind just goes into like trauma zone,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
trauma
no, I can't.
No way.
That's me
mate,
with
that's-
Subway.
that's man, that's magic.
Oh, dude, Subway also
use
had me.
Subway?
Like, on
You
their
guys have
knees at
Subway?
some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Subways before, yeah.
Yeah.
Subway.
I don't have Subway often. I'm not a big fast food guy, but if I was to choose one, it probably would be Subway. I quite like a Subway.
Subway has more stores than McDonald's, which is insane
Yeah.
in the first place. Secondly, I've had Subway 8 times. 5 times from that, I've gotten food poisoning. And it's funny when I told my
Yep.
partner this, because she worked there for a bit when she was younger. Right?
Oh, no way.
She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm not surprised."
Yeah, makes sense.
It's like, dude.
Yeah.
That's worrying. Like you never want to hear that. Oh yeah, of course. Doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me that you had food poisoning there.
And it was one of those things that, okay, surely that's an aberration. You try it again, other people want to get something healthy, even
Yeah.
though arguably it's not, whatever, who cares?
Hmm.
But the strike rate is ridiculous because no one else got food poisoning. It was just me.
Just you. Yeah. And it's the same thing as well. Like my brother has the pork buns as well. No issue. Like we used to have it so many times and never had an issue. And then just one time I have it and I'm like deathly ill. It's just like,
Yeah.
no, I can't. I'm so afraid of having pork buns again, regardless of where it is, because like that memory is just like pork bun equal close to death. So
Yeah.
let's
And
not.
so when I got
Yeah,
it, like
no,
the other guys
yeah.
did get different stuff. So maybe no surprise there that I just was unlucky one of the bunch. But there were 3 of the times that they ran out of what's in the little, what do you call it, kind of dish thing they have in front to scoop out like chicken and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then they had to go
Mhm.
get some more. So they scooped out that for me because I ordered first. And then my old mate
Oh,
got,
you had bottom of the barrel
fresh.
stuff.
yeah, fresh cooked stuff. And then he was fine. But I got food poisoning because it was
No,
that was the biggest
mate, I'd
thing
be
there, mate.
seething.
I was like,
I'd
brother.
be so angry.
Who
Yeah.
would have thought leaving food out like on a hot plate for hours and hours would cause the potential
not
for
days.
bacteria to grow on it? Who would have
Yeah.
thunk?
And these
Such
are all
a-
different stores as well. It's not like it was the same store or something. It was, and so since then, anytime someone says Subway, I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, no.
I'll literally find a McDonald's or
Absolutely
something
not.
else instead.
Dude, it's the same with Burger King for me.
Oh,
I
I
have
dunno,
never
like,
had a good experience at Burger King ever. Never,
Really?
ever.
Neither have I, bro. I think I've had like 2 Burger Kings max, and I've never enjoyed one of them.
I
We
don't know.
don't
why.
have Burger King here. We used to, and then there was like a copyright IP type thing with the people and bringing it here or whatever. So we have this thing
We call
called
it
Hungry
Burger Queen or
Jacks.
something. Burger Prince.
Yeah, it's Hungry Jacks, right?
I was about to
so-
say it's probably like a hungry something.
Yeah, so it's the basically, and their slogan is like, the burgers are better at Hungry Jacks, right? And they are, to be honest. When you go and eat there versus McDonald's, you're like, this tastes like real meat, real mince, real fresh lettuce, fresh everything. Not like it's been reheated or put in some deep frozen package and on a ship for 4 months. So it's definitely better, but ours is really good. Hungry Jack's here is actually really good. So,
Dude,
and yes, KFC.
yeah,
Mike said KFC all day. KFC in Australia is
I don't mind a
being
KFC.
one of the best KFCs on the planet. So people from America come here and try KFC and they're like, what the hell? Dude, this is amazing. This is so good. This is not the same as our KFC. Your KFC is so good. And it's like, yes, because they get all the food from here and it's free range chickens and everything because they can run around because we got lots of space and everything is beautiful.
It's the same with
Sounds
Nando's here by us.
Mm.
I know there's a lot of people that have spoken about, oh, Nando's in the UK is not that great. Yeah, like Nando's. Like Nando's in South Africa is so good. It's the best. And
Same.
we've had people go to like Nando's in the UK or Nando's, like they're creating Nando's in America now as well, like especially in Texas. And they're like, this is good, but you know, it's okay. You know, dude, I love Nando's. Nando's is freaking awesome.
Yeah, dude, that peri peri. Oh, dude, yeah, it's good.
I think I've only had a Nando's once. I think once got to be.
Called cheeky Nando's, as we say here. I don't know if you guys use that as
cheeky
well, but
Nando's.
yeah, cheeky Nando's.
Cheeky Nando's. Yeah.
But
Dude,
yeah,
and the funny thing
Yeah,
is,
so
Nando's
Nando's
is
in
the
the city where I'm from.
funniest adverts.
I don't know. I'm just.
but yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
Nando's here is really good as well. Same deal with the chicken, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's more like going to a restaurant rather than like fast food. Essentially, like it's that kind of quality, well cooked, good, everything, amazing. So.
CC is calling Will out. Like, you know you're lying.
No.
You
She's
don't
calling.
know what
She's
you're
calling
doing.
LJ. She's calling LJ out. She just
Me?
showed down now. Being like, yeah, she's like, tell LJ that Nando's in Australia is shit compared to the UK.
What?
I don't know about that.
Dude, I don't know. I've never. Like,
I'd call
I've never had a Nando's
graft on
once,
that,
like,
CC.
you know, by
Yeah.
going,
All right.
If Australia's
I
is worse than London's, then that means that South Africans is the best because we're better than London. So, just all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Now, I'm pretty sure CC is calling Will out. She's like, no, Will, you're talking crap.
Because
Yeah.
the thing is with all these companies, right? They have to produce it here because it's. I mean, what are they going to ship? Meat frozen across the Atlantic, across the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, wherever it comes from.
Ever heard of
No, of course not.
Argentina, mate?
They-
ever heard of people getting shipped?
They produce it here locally. Even same with a bunch of alcohols as well. They're all, I mean that's a typical thing for alcohol companies. It ends up being produced locally, even though it's like a foreign brand. So often that's why it's not quite the same when you go to a different country. Even like a Corona, it's very different in Mexico versus the US or the UK or even Australia or whatever. And then it's going to depend on
that roof a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Like, it was.
And then there's going to be some brands that the country that it's being produced in has the same conditions per the originating country, that they can make it basically the same or even sometimes better even, and others don't. Now, obviously, Australia has a very broad range of that, right? So,
CC, extra hot, foodie, just like your man, CC. What can I say?
Yeah.
What can I say? At least
CC
foodie
talking about hot Nando's chicken, and Will is like, yeah, I'm a hot Nando's chicken.
Well, at least Pooley still fancies me.
Dude, LJ, when all of us come to visit you in Australia, you know, maybe for like the World Cup, I don't know.
That would
What
be
we
cool.
can do, we all rock up. Now you're gonna have an office, but you can put out bunk beds for us, mate. Like for Will and I.
Oh,
Gonna
for sure.
say,
This,
all
dude,
the
this place
Fivers
is
guys are just gonna be sitting on the couch, like sleeping on the couch on the floor and like pull out
dude.
like what do you call it, sleeping bags.
Dude,
this
that
place
would
is
be
big
fun
as
as well.
fuck. I could have the office. It's got like a walk-in wardrobe, all that kind of stuff over there. And then plus in the living room, I could probably put like 4 queen beds if I wanted to.
Jesus,
it's definitely big enough that we could make it work. Yeah.
Like a teenage girl slumber party, but for the Fivers.
Everybody's laying on their stomachs with their legs like behind them, just kicking.
Twirling our hairs, kicking, talking about how the
Leg-
Nasdaq was a cheeky
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
having
sure
a-
by the time
gold
By the
today.
if we do like the World Cup, by the time that comes around, I will have moved to somewhere else. But surely that'll be good size as well. So
Yeah,
but dude, if you guys do actually come and do that, that would be awesome. We could do like
that would be fun.
I don't know, who knows if
Oh my God, you should have
Funded
seen by the
Freedom
time
is
he
still
was
doing
really
stuff back then.
on Nas
We
earlier.
can do like a combined Funded Freedom for the World Cup and do some
Oh,
of
that would be
stuff.
sick.
That would be crazy.
That would be. In fact,
The
speaking
UK
of
is
Funded
South African
Freedom,
and
guys,
Australian, just like
Yeah.
funded freedom together.
that would be sick, dude. Like, I could see if I could organize that. I'll see what I can do. But speaking of Funded Freedom, we've just had episode 1 of me and Ewan's new season come out. So go check that out. It's I think it's a 5-day trip, and day 1 has just been released yesterday.
Nice. Good, dude. I'm
haven't
keen
had
for a
one.
new trip.
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna
and
go have a go.
in this time as well, still, or is it back to yourself, or is it a bit of both?
So again,
Have you got Ewan trading this time as well, or is it back to you?
yeah.
or a bit of
Well,
both?
yeah. I was allowed to trade, but Ewan was also trading this time as well.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this will be interesting. I'm keen. This is good. That sounds good.
Bro, it was so good. I'm actually gonna drop the link in. I'll try and drop the link in chat now. I haven't had a chance to watch it properly since it's been released, so I was gutted.
Cheers, Mike.
But I watched it just before release.
See you, Mike, brother. Ciao, man.
Sigma also saying I watched
Nice
it
one.
last night.
Yeah, Mike, see you later, man. I watched it last night. Recommend checking it out. Sigma, yeah, you legend, man. Yeah, that was sick. I'm glad you enjoyed it. There's a few of the guys in that were like, "Will, when is this coming out?" And they were like harassing me on Instagram, being like, "Will, when's it coming out? When's it coming out? When's it coming out?" And I was like, "Soon."
Yeah.
That's all I can say. But yeah, it was. It was so much fun to. We're stressed.
Don't you just hate it when you're like kind of like you have to be silent about something that you're super excited about? Like
Yeah,
in your
man,
case,
100%.
with Funded Freedom, like
Rich.
you only want to talk about the Funded Freedom thing, but you can't say a freaking word because it's not been
Yeah.
released yet. So you're like, when is it releasing? I want to talk about this.
Yeah,
Yes,
mate, yeah,
for sure.
yeah, 100%. It's like that's like you're itching to talk about it, and you're like, no, stop asking me about it.
I don't want to lie to you guys, but I'm forced to lie to you guys. No,
yeah,
guys,
yeah. It's like,
it hasn't,
don't ask
no,
me.
nothing
I'm
yet.
not gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Ah,
But
man.
yeah, so I don't know when day 2's out. I don't think it's out this week. I think day 2's out next week. So I think it's out one.
Yeah.
Who's the guy along with Jordan that set the challenge for him the first time? He went to the Grand Canyon. I can't remember his name though.
Dave.
Dave. Oh, dude, did you watch his as well?
Yeah, I love David.
Yeah.
David's a
Yeah.
legend, man. I'm
He's
sure
good.
he's. Can't remember if he's Marine Corps, but he's ex-military. He's an awesome guy. He's a stock trader, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I like David as well. Yeah, good. I think it's a good setup. Like, it's definitely got the whole idea, the whole concept definitely has big legs. Once you,
Yeah,
100%.
put it together.
I think it could be huge. I think Funded
Gain
Freedom could be
traction.
absolutely massive. It just needs to gain that traction and momentum, you know.
it's the same type of like, even this might seem extensive, but it's like that Netflix type thing, almost like the cooking shows, blah blah blah, that we
Yeah,
hear about, and even
I
ongoing
think there's a
whatever thing.
Netflix deal in there.
It's definitely like a big potential thing, and especially since trading is popped off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There's more people that are attentive to this, interested in it, the whole bit. Like searching for like how to trade is, I've talked about this with others. It's almost double the COVID peak.
Yeah.
And
100%.
even when I brought this up, I was like, surely COVID was the peak when people were all at home, and you know, you had GameStop, the whole meme coin thing.
Yeah, I was just meme
crypto
coins,
going off.
the
Surely
NFTs.
that would have been the peak of people trying to do that. But no, Google search terms are even higher than that now. And as much as we're all in the prop space, for instance, a lot of it's crazy how many traders don't even know that prop exists.
No, I know. Do you know how many people have spoken to me about trading, and they've asked me about trading? And I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm trading live with a $100,000 account, and they're like, bro, you put £100,000 in? Oh my god, you're stupid. I'm like, nah, mate, it's prop money.
Yeah, it's like it's not my money, first of all.
Yeah,
it's sort of working for it's a hybrid new age structure per the traditional prop firm route.
And like lads are looking at me as if I'm speaking like Chinese for them. I'm like, dude, like, why are you not understanding this? Like, you say that you're trying to get into trading, like you've clearly not done much research, and it's just a whole new world that they haven't been opened up to.
Where in the past you'd have to turn up to a firm, apply to a firm, have your degree, have this, that, probably some kind of economics, macro fundamental knowledge. You potentially get a position on a desk. You got to go through the probationary thing, all that kind of stuff, and eventually get hooked up with firm capital and go to an office, real time, live, and you know, do all that. Now you can kind of do it remote per se, and there's definitely some differences, obviously, of how things are run and that, but it's definitely one of the biggest opportunities ever, right? Like I didn't have this when I started. You had to front up the capital out of your raw hard savings, etc. So yeah, it's crazy, but it's also wild just how many people who have been in the trading industry for that long, and I guess maybe it's because they're just doing the same stuff. They don't know this exists. Even it's only the past year, because with my personal brokers, that I have my accredited, some countries it's called accredited investor, some over here it's sophisticated investor type licensing, that kind of stuff. Get invited to certain events, that kind of thing, right? Blah, blah, blah. So all these other guys, which are high net worth people, they have no idea. They don't even know it exists, etc. And even some of the people working at the firm, these brokerages don't know. And then some do, and they've tried to put it on the radar. And now it's becoming more on the radar for large brokerages. Like we saw this stuff with Oando.
They've also gone and created their own prop firm.
Yeah, we're definitely coming into this weird mix of them coalescing. Some prop firms even buying brokers, just like FTMO did with that, right? So it's all becoming one big thing. So as much as anyone that's been in the space now for a while, it feels like it's almost semi-mature because you've been around for a while, but to the larger extent of the expanse of the market, to most people it's actually unknown. So it's just going up from here overall.
Yeah, exactly. Like it won't be long. Like the broker space has already started entering into the prop environment. Like you've got Axie. I think Axie Capital have just released a prop. You've got like a couple of other brokerages out there that actually have released some form of funding program, which is super interesting.
Brought one out.
Yeah, Owanda's one of them. Yeah, Owanda's one of them as well. So it's I think was it trading something? But yeah, there's a few out there, and they're starting to grow rapidly now, and it's going to be interesting to see like what the next 5-10 years look like for the prop industry.
Yeah, massive expansion. Same with the fivers. You know, now futures, and then the connection with TSG, the broker that they announced. Like this is all coming together right now. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly that. Man.
Right time to expand, and it's the right time to start getting into prop trading as well.
Yeah,
I mean, just from a financial input point of view, if you're trading personal capital, there's a single risk.
I can't believe if this existed when I started, when I did. Holy heck.
Like that like massive drawdown that you had, that cat accident and the letter accident, all of those would not have been as catastrophic. You would have lost.
It would have been bad, but you would have recovered quickly. Like you would have been like,
it would have been inconvenient.
Exactly.
The outside thing is a major hit. Like that is
inconvenient, not catastrophic, or not traumatizing.
It's like, oh, I have a little splinter in my foot versus I just lost a leg.
Exactly.
It's not the same. Yeah, mate. No.
Yes, you had to amputate a hand or something versus just you got a scrape and maybe it got infected, but you get some antibiotics and it's all good.
Yeah,
versus,
you would have needed maybe some stitches.
I've got what's it called? I was going to say gangrene. It's not gangrene. What's it when you frostbite?
I lost a hand.
Yeah, frostbite and you've lost. Yeah, exactly.
You straight up got sepsis, mate. Like whole blood body infection. just Alger's like, guys,
amputate now. Yeah, exactly. Gosh. Oh man.
Yeah, man, it's.
But like I'm saying, like just from a self risk, like if you're gonna go with a broker, for you to make it worth your while, the amount of risk that you need to put into that broker can sometimes be, not only that, like if shit goes wrong, it's a hard hit. But if you're with a prop, consider how much risk you're putting on the table to just even attempt an evaluation account.
Yeah, and so that's the thing. Like a broker is great if you know what you're doing and you're educated and you've got experience, if you've learned things. But that's one of the missing things that trading has had. That if you're starting out, how do you sort of get into it in a reasonable way where you're not going to just get swamped? Because how I've always explained to people when they try to ask me, can I just get into trading, all that kind of stuff? I'm like, you can learn it, but it will take dedication, time, that kind of stuff. Because the analogy I use is it's kind of like the market already exists. Everyone is, all these big players are there. They have capital, there's hedge funds, there's investment, big coalescence of everyone together. You are going to go in there with limited information and trying to compete, right? It's like turning up to the local basketball park and you want to play some, freehand basketball with the random guys at the park, but then all of a sudden LeBron James is on the other team.
Yeah.
And you just want to play some basketball and try to learn and get better, but then LeBron comes and dunks on you fucking every 3 seconds.
You just under, I was going to say, you're just under there.
What the hell's happening? Like, how do I even try to improve? Because you're just getting slammed the whole time. So that's the trouble with coming into the market, that you immediately go into a extreme shark environment, highly competitive, with no onboarding or guardrails to get you to that, right? And then that's also when either people have a good experience by chance, where when they start trading they make some money, or immediately when they start they lose money, and then hence the people that lose money often go, this is fucked. The people that make money stay around, but they also get overconfident, and then they made some money, and then they go through the period of, oh, I've now lost everything, what's going on, but I made money before, and then they start trying persistent, and then that's almost like the gambler's fallacy type thing, right?
Very much.
People that start making money gambling, keep doing it. People that lose money immediately quit, and that's how you go, right? So
literally, exactly that, man. The joys, mate, the joys. I want to say it's death by 1,000 cuts, but if you jump in at the wrong time, sometimes it feels like death by a slasher. you know, it's just like you just get opened up to the markets and just
it's
like
like decapitation. You know,
yeah, exactly. Decapitation with a blunt axe.
And then yeah.
Consider this. Which one would you rather choose? Would you take the death by 1,000 cuts, or would you rather just, you know what, get decapitated, done and dusted? Okay, let me at least go and study this crap before I like jump in again. Which one would you choose?
I don't know.
I think that is going to depend on a individual basis, because a lot of people, if they got decapitated right away, they would just quit.
Get scared off.
Most people, death by 1,000 cuts, they'll probably see that there's a potential because they haven't just been decapitated right away. But then also there's some people that get death by 1,000 cuts, but the reason it's 1,000 cuts and it keeps going from 200 cuts to 300 to 500 to 1,000 cuts is because they don't get enough of a signal to know that they need to change something, because it's too incremental. So there's always that happy medium between enough damage done that people only change when there's enough pain, versus it being slightly just okay that they can keep going
frog
by,
analogy.
and they just and then that's going to be very subjective. Some people do that right away, other people it's a very high bar.
So I don't know if you've heard of the frog in the
straight up. Yeah.
Have you heard of
the frog in the pot?
Yeah. So frogs
Yeah.
can they can regulate their body temperature. So dude, I hate this analogy, Rich, because biologically it wouldn't happen. But yes, go on. No, but like
that's just my science brain. I'm sorry, I will have to say that. But yes, it is a very good analogy, I will say.
Yeah. So the idea is you put a frog in a pot and you slowly bring the temperature up. And what the frog will do is the frog will raise its own body temperature to be basically in line with its surroundings. But by doing so, it drops its energy levels to do that. So it doesn't notice that it's busy boiling, or doesn't notice that it's getting to a point where it's, you know, it's about to like die from the heat. But when it does notice, hey, listen, I need to escape, it has used up so much energy to bring its body temperature up to meet its surroundings that it doesn't have the energy to jump out of the pot. Now, as LJ is saying, biologically, this will probably not happen.
The frog will get the fuck out, that kind of stuff. But it is definitely good. It is a good picture to embody and recognize that.
Okay, now I see what you mean. That's a fantastic analogy. But okay, LJ,
slowly. If you don't notice the differences between yesterday and today, when you're going through shit in your life, you don't know when it's time to get out of that freaking pot, mate. And by the time,
but like, what point do you get to the boiling point? You know, at what point do you get to the part where it's like, shit, I'm too deep right now. Like I'm too far out.
Yeah. So like LJ is saying, if you have like a sudden thing that happens to you, you're like shaken. You're like, whoa, I'm out of it. Yeah. I need to make a change. Sometimes people don't notice that they're busy dying by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah, it's the same when I went on a run. I don't know if you guys have done this. I'm a big runner. I love my running. I went out Forrest Gumping once, and what I mean by Forrest Gumping is I went out not knowing how far I wanted to run.
Forrest!
I'm just running. I'm chasing Jenny. And so I was just running, man. I was running and running. And I was like, I don't know how far I want to go. Do I want to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 miles? I was like, I really don't know. I think I got into like mile 4, and I thought, shit, I got to turn around at some point. Like I got to come. I hadn't taken into consideration. I got to double my distance because I got to get to a point, and I got to do a way back. And it's a similar analogy. Like people will go like, I can keep going. Oh, I've gone too far. Like I now can't look back. It's like for example, if you're swimming, this is really important. Like when I was training as a triathlete doing open water swimming, I'd be swimming out to a buoy or a buoy or whatever you people want to call it.
Yeah, buoy.
Yeah,
it's meant to be buoy.
Yeah. So buoy, I'd be swimming.
If you're swimming,
that's what I mean. Like a buoy, a buoy. Like what do you want to call it?
We're not going to judge you, mate. If you're swimming out to a buoy, it could be a girl as well. We're not judging you for this.
So I was swimming out to a buoy, and it got to the point where I swam out to this one buoy and I thought, right, okay, there's another buoy over there and I'm feeling okay. But I thought, no, I'm going to turn around now because if I swim out to the next buoy, I may get to a point where I'm exhausted at that point. I don't have the energy to swim back. Yeah, bro, don't even. Like, I used to be petrified when I was swimming in open water, man. I used to,
dude. No, I get that. Yeah.
I used to hate it. Like, luckily, we don't
Well,
have
it's the same thing
sharks in my waters,
Yeah.
but
Well, we do that here with the Brisbane River, right? Now,
Yeah.
the Brisbane River is full of bull sharks.
oh
Okay,
yeah,
so
oh my god,
I
yes,
also did
there.
some yachting stuff, with the rigger, blah blah all that, and you got to do like capsize training. And you go into the river, and a lot of parts of it are very muddy. It's murky. You can't see anything under.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I hate that, man.
Now, bull sharks are the most aggressive sharks on the planet, so more
Yeah, I
than like
know.
a great white or anything else. So, and yes, they're just littered in the fucking thing, which is why most people like you don't go swimming in there. You might jump on a jet ski because at least you're on a jet ski or whatever, but that's it. You don't go swimming, and so we have to do those like trainings in there. And yeah, there were a lot of people that were just too scared to do it because we
Dude, I
did have
bet.
sharks. You do have shark, like there's a lot of them in there, and you do see
Yeah,
them
man.
going through. And
Like,
you're like,
I've seen, like you said,
there's a
I
shark literally 300 meters over there, and you're telling us we're going to do a capsize thing now, and right? Like,
yeah, like,
this is
I
Australia,
love
mate.
diving. I love the water.
You've not
I
seen
love
Steve
sharks.
Irwin. Would he be scared? No.
Yeah.
All right, so do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got
People like,
hippos
"Right."
and crocodiles in our rivers. So
I actually
a lot
don't
of
know which one I'd hate more. I don't know if I'd rather like swim in a lake with crocodiles or swim in a lake with a sea with
Oh,
sharks.
Okay.
shark, no
So-
question.
Alright, so
I would take a great white shark over a regular crocodile any day. No
Okay.
Yeah,
question.
to be
Hands
fair.
you
down.
guys want
Easy.
stats? You guys want some stats?
Throw
What is
some
the most? You have I think it's like a 10-to-1, like 10 times more easy for you to get attacked and killed by hippopotamus in a river in South Africa than you do getting attacked by a shark in the fucking ocean.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I can believe
dude,
that. I can
they're
believe
super
that.
aggressive territorial, right? If you come up
Aggressive,
against one
very
of them,
territorial and fast.
exactly.
They're fast
Yeah.
in the water and they're fast on land. Like, you're not going to outrun a hippo. As fat
No.
as that thing is, as much grass as that thing eats, it has a savage reputation. So,
Yeah. No, I've heard a lot about hippos. Yeah, I've
choose
heard
the
a lot.
shark.
They're really, really aggressive.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same with bull elephants.
Yeah,
Is it bull elephants?
yeah, just the male elephant is a bull.
Yeah, the male elephant. They're
Maybe one
really,
half speed,
really aggressive as well.
Yeah, especially if they have young with
Young.
them or if they are traveling with their troop, basically, and you come across them.
Yeah.
Because you can do game drives in South Africa, and packs of lions are around you, no problem. Just make sure your doors are locked and the windows are up and that kind of like stuff. But if there's an elephant around, mate, reverse,
Tank it.
like turn around
Yeah,
and
go.
bruh. Because they will attack your car
Yes.
and they can wreck your car.
Yeah.
Like wreck it.
Oh
So-
yeah, dude, you wouldn't even want it hitting your car, let alone standing or stomping on it.
Yeah, they ram it. They literally run at it and they hit against it. They lean against it. They step on it. Dude, you will get crushed. You genuinely get hurt.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Worst case scenario, a pack of lions charge your car, but you've got the doors locked and the windows open. Your car's gonna shake a little bit.
Well, hopefully your windows are-
Maybe.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
Close your
not-
windows.
Dude,
yeah, I mean,
elephants are crazy. It's
but
the same
elephants,
similar
no,
thing
man,
with like
screw that. I wouldn't want to mess
sharks won't always bite you, but sometimes they will, and
Yeah.
often then it might be, depending if you get bitten the wrong way, you might die.
with
But
them. Thing is
either
with a shark
they
will
take
only a
take
shark
a-
will bite
a chunk,
for
you might
inquisitive-
lose a limb.
inquisitive reasons.
or you get some punctures. A crocodile will grab onto you, not let go, death roll, rip
Death
your arm
roll
off,
you.
then bite your leg. Your femur's fucked, and now you're bleeding out from.
And then they
Ah,
drag you down to drown you,
integral
mate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And, or if they just go like that's enough because they just want to snack, you'd just be left there with like missing an arm and your femoral artery through your leg or whatever is, bleeding out, and you just die.
You got 30
it's like,
seconds to contemplate
hell,
your
bro?
life
Like-
decisions before you die.
So, dude, death roll from a crocodile is cooked, and they'll often just do it for fun as well. That's the other thing. Even if they don't want to, just when they kill other crocodiles, and they just rip one of the other crocodiles' legs off because that guy was just in the way, and he just got pissed off,
Dude,
and he's like,
dick.
forget that guy, right? And the other crocodile's like, what the hell, man? Now I don't have an arm.
Crocodiles are just bullies, mate.
What?
They're assholes. The
Yeah.
thing is, I've done shark cage diving, and we when we did shark cage diving, we went with great white sharks. So there was this 5.5 meter long great white shark, absolutely massive. Her name was Oprah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, before you go and do that, they give you this very nice documentary to watch about sharks and whatnot. And
Yeah.
I never really thought about it in the before that documentary, but after watching that or during watching that documentary, I realized that makes sense. Sharks are very inquisitive. They're very, very if they smell something or they see something, they're very inquisitive. So they'll come and swim around and kind of feel
They're
around.
like psychotic dolphins. They
They are.
quite as
They're dolphins on
intelligent as
cocaine,
dolphins,
right?
where dolphins kind of know what's going on.
Yeah.
Sharks know what's going on, but then they can't be empathetic
Comprehend
to anything,
it.
where they
They're
just
very
go the
curious.
psycho mode.
Yeah,
and just
they're
kill
very
shit.
curious.
But they're definitely
But here's the
smart
thing.
as well.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You're a kid. Imagine you're a baby. If you're interested or curious about something, what do? You
You
reach
put it in your
out to it, you touch it, you kind of feel, what is this? You put it in your mouth.
Like
Okay.
a scientist.
Yeah. Sharks don't have hands. I know this comes as a shock to a lot of you, but sharks don't have hands. So they're inquisitive. They're curious. So instead of them going and touching something and being like, "Oh, this is what this is," they go, "Ha."
Yeah.
They go. They press their nose
That's what I
against
mean.
it.
A lot of sharks they won't bite to take your leg off. They'll just bite because they're like, "Oh, what is this?" And
But the
they'll
thing is, when they bite, even if it's not,
they will. Yeah, for someone like
off,
us,
your leg comes
fleshy
off.
human beings,
because we're
you don't
soft.
stand much of a chance.
We need to make a mutant shark variation that has hands, so they can
that touches
feel
things.
things and be like, "Oh, you're just a weird human." But
Yeah.
that's fine. And
'Cause
then
the
they'll
thing
probably wave bye to you and be like, "See ya, sorry."
Yeah, you're like, "Okay."
Right, I'll
'Cause the
go
thing
that
is,
way.
humans, A, don't have enough fat, and B, we don't have cartilaginous bone. So
Yeah.
we're not part of their diet. Seals, cartilaginous bone, and a lot more fat. That's part of their diet. You look like a seal when you're surfboarding and paddling around.
Especially if you're
Eyes
in a
like
wet
horrible. Their sense of smell is amazing. They go around and be like, "Okay, what's this? Is this seal?" And then they just nip at it. But that nip is enough to remove an arm. So
Yeah.
it's just
And then if they're really hungry, they'll eat more, but they never eat the whole thing. That's why you never see a whole human's being eaten by a shark. There's always remains, that kind of stuff, because this is too bony. Like you said, it's
Yeah.
not cartilage, it's bone.
Yeah.
And there's not enough fat, there's too much muscle, too much weird stuff. And they're like, that's
So,
kind of gross. Why did I do that?
I don't view sharks as this malicious animal out of its way to be a man killer. No, it's
Yeah,
not.
no,
Hippo,
totally.
on the other hand, is a malicious man killer.
Those are just
A malicious man killer. If
They're
they
just
bite
animals,
you, eating.
doing animal stuff.
they're just savage animals. That's why me and Cece both qualified scuba divers, so it's one of our goals to go diving in wherever we can, So she's dived in a lot more locations than I have, but I remember diving in the Maldives once, and we went down and we saw all these moray eels, we saw all these sharks, and all that was super cool. Came back up to the surface that night. I got steaming right ass drunk. Went back down the next day. Went down, and started retching. I threw up in my apparatus and all, so I had to come back to the surface. Anyway, so everyone else did this scuba dive. I had to do mine the next day. It was only me and the instructor, and he goes, me and him got along really well. We were at similar ages. He knew that I was really confident with my diving, and he took me deeper than we should have. And even though it was was clocked on the watch, but he was like, okay, just turn it off on the app and we'll clock it at the qualified rate. But we went down along the wall just as it drops. Dude, you saw this shark come past us, and I looked at it and I was like, bro. I was like, nah. I was like, that's the first time I've been nervous. I was like, I'm in this guy's house right now. I was like, I'm nothing.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be here. And this monster shark passed me, and ever since I was addicted. Like I watched documentaries on sharks. I want to go further with my qualifications in scuba diving. And I'm so glad that CC loves scuba as well, because we've said to each other, we'll go diving all over the world. So it's one of my goals. Is I'm gonna come visit Rich, and I'm gonna go cage dive sharking with some great whites. Definitely up there on the list.
Dude, that'd be sick. Nice.
We have a shipwreck on the eastern coast of South Africa called Aliwal Shoal, and it is a very, very well-known, very, very nice scuba diving spot. So when you do come down, mate, dude, make your way to Aliwal Shoal and you go and do shipwreck diving. Obviously,
yeah, 100%, man.
You will probably have the qualification required to do shipwreck diving.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll be able to go and do that. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, 100%. I think we'll definitely have to do that. Shipwreck diving, great white diving, and a safari are the three top things I want to do when I go visit you.
Dude, and when you go to Australia, you can go and do literally the Great Barrier Reef.
Yeah,
I was about to say, dude, we got some good diving here.
You do.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
Yeah.
The whole continent of Australia is surrounded by pristine oceans and coral.
Biggest barrier reef on the planet, that kind of stuff, blah, blah. Biggest diversity of fish, all that kind of thing. For a time, there was, when we had the drought and stuff here, and that caused stuff to the oceans, it died off for a bit. There's been massive projects to make it bigger. It's gone much better. It's all refreshed now, but yeah, definitely.
Our head sharks are the next thing I want to do as well.
Yeah. Dude, I just realized I've actually got like 1 minute till I need to be on the Fiverr
Yeah,
stream.
fair. I was gonna say, dude, it's 9:30 for you. You gotta go. Oh no, well, it's not for you. It's like
7:30 for me.
I was gonna say, you're 2 hours ahead of me, aren't you? And it's 5:30 here.
All right, LJ, thanks for joining us here, mate.
I will just answer one question I saw in the chat. So in the Wild Trades was saying, does anyone know why safety prop is so much more expensive than futures prop? Can't seem to find any logic in it. So I would say part of that is proportionate to one futures prop trying to gain traction of participants, from traders trying to join. So now that there's sort of a established market, if you want to put it that way, you have to attract certain people. The other portion is CFD is a derivative of the original underlying contract. So normally we trade like euro dollar on a CFD, but that is then a derivative contract of the underlying euro dollar if you just trade it as like straight FX. Mm-hmm. Now, there's certain ways of how this goes through brokers, then to a prime broker, and then to a prime of prime broker, etc., which there's costs and fees stacked on each other. Futures, you kind of just have the futures exchange, whereas CFD is more of a black box. There's a lot of different moving parts and participants which incur certain costs. Now, the thing with futures as well, though, if you aggregate the entry costs, etc., it basically averages out once you actually look at that. So they are net pretty similar, but if you see the current futures firms, there's far less than CFD brokers for prop. It's primarily because they're trying to gain that traction, gain traders, gain that interest, and so they're probably bringing things counts in well below the kind of number they really should be running. So you should also expect that over time that will actually increase, especially as competition increases. Right now they're primarily trying to get the market, trying to get the attention, that kind of stuff. Because there's a business side to it as well as the trading side, and they go kind of hand in hand. So hopefully.
Right, bro, you better go, otherwise you're gonna get in trouble. Go, 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 go.
That's right. We got the stream start. We got 5 minutes before. I don't know if anyone's on.
Oh no, that's true. Actually, no, you've got a couple of minutes,
There's
haven't
a
you?
5-minute gap.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Never mind,
Do
LG.
one of you guys want to jump on with? I mean, I know you're probably not going to get compensated otherwise, but
I mean,
they're alone again.
I'll try and pop on if my Wi-Fi isn't going to be as bad. But yeah, I mean, I'll try and pop in.
Yeah, because Ashley is supposed to be with you today, but I think she's still on holiday.
Yeah, I know she's not going to be in with you today. So
yeah, and Anastasia is meant to be around, but she's gone. I know you guys have the stream later as well, so that's the only thing.
Yeah. The thing is though, like if I can try and stream with you when my Wi-Fi is peak quality, then I feel less bad when my Wi-Fi is a little bit in and out later on. So I'll try. I got to sort out a couple of stuff in the apartment now with CC. So I'll get that done. I'll try and pop on with you, even if it's for like 10, 15 minutes or half hour. You know.
Yeah.
I'll try and message around and see if anyone else can come in.
Yeah, nice one.
If you guys just want to support for like a little bit, like we're saying.
We got your back, bro. Of course,
we got you. We'll jump in with you.
Yeah,
all right. So with that, guys, we'll end the stream here today. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is going to be a announcement day. Let's put it like that. We've got something that we need to announce tomorrow. So everybody, rock up tomorrow. We're gonna have a fun little stream tomorrow. But
LJ, if you want to pop in as well, it'll be super cool. It's gonna be tomorrow is a massive day for the Apex Brotherhood. A big news announcement. So get absolutely everybody who's ever stepped foot in the Brotherhood, who's ever watched us, who's ever participated, get them in. Make sure you watch. And there's going to be a huge announcement. I want everyone to be there.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be big tomorrow. Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. So for everybody, if you haven't already, please drop us a like and a subscribe. That would be amazing. All of us like just showing some skin a little bit.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Physical Asia.
I was about to say the turkey.
Me and CC started watching that. We didn't really get into it though.
Dude, get into it. Awesome. It's really freaking awesome. But anyway, guys, everybody else, thank you very much for joining us. Go and give LJ and the Fivers guys some support as well. Go over to them there. And then tomorrow, rock up. We'll have a nice little Friday stream with a nice little announcement, guys. Everybody else, have a great day. Will, anything from you and LJ from you before we sign off?
I was just going to say, yeah, if you guys jump over to the Fiverr stream, just spam my name in there just for fun. We'll just do it today. Just like keep spamming LJ until you get banned.
Not only that, until me and Rich or Rich or whatever, go and join LJ a little bit later on. Make sure you go look after him. Make sure you go chat with him. I'm pretty sure he's on his own at the moment for a little bit. So go join LJ. Go spam his name. Go harass him. Go troll him. Go show him what the Brotherhood is.
Jump in immediately, guys. See ya.
Cheers.
Yeah, fair.
All right.
So guys, make sure that you go in, spam him, harass him, chat to him, ask him all sorts of fantastic questions. LJ has got a wealth of knowledge and experience in the market. But for the meantime, for the Brotherhood, guys, smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. All the important links are in the description below. But for now, peace.
Cheers, everyone. Have a great day.